that's put upon the kings and the princes of the earth. And they've failed the test. Therefore, how can Father, even though you have kingly abilities, allow you to be a king in the province of the kingdom of God? You have no part in it. You cannot be trusted with another man's wife or a child. You're not fit to be kings. My Father is telling me to tell you all you rulers of this earth today, I am addressing you all. Yeah, man. Let's have a look at another way. Because I tell you what, to know the way, once you know the way, like King David was keep praying despite his great knowledge and wisdom. You see, the first century Christians, they weren't really known as Christians either for some time, because they were basically Jews. Acts chapter 9, verse 2. Let's read verse 1, shall we? Shall we read verse 1 as well? Okay. Remember, these are ancient texts, brilliant stories if you don't know about what actually happened. It's great history. Even if you look at it as just a history and what actually went on in those days. It says, meanwhile, Saul, this is the man who was going to become Paul. Saul was still breathing out murderous threats against the disciples of the Lord. Murderous threats. And Saul was a high-ranking Pharisee. More zealous than all the other Pharisees. Look at the zeal he's got here. But he's gone the wrong way. There is the way, and there's the wrong way. There is the right way. Meanwhile, Saul was still breathing out murderous threats against the disciples of the Lord. He approached the high priest. He's approached the high priest and requested letters to the synagogues in Damascus, so that if he found any man or woman belonging to the way, this is the words he used, belonging to the way. Now, in that Greek word, remember what it meant? Belonging to the way. So there was no Christian denomination or nothing. It was called the way. Wherever there is religion, there is division. The true followers, the true anointed, will be non-denominational. It will not enter the equation. They may have a background of Christian, Muslim, Jew, but they follow the way and not a religion. And of course, all the benefits that a Jew would have easily fits into all this because he's been taught the Torah. You know, he's well educated, so it all helps along the way to the right way without religion. Because that's why this is all going on right now, all these wars. I'm not going to discuss any of that. Others can do it. My job is to bring in the kingdom and show you the way. So it was called the way. Now for Saul to use, or Paul, Saul to use that expression, those who belong to the way, that's what they were known as. He's one of them. He belongs to the way. Who is the way to the Father? We've got it. There's only one way. This is all spiritual. It's not. You've got to have your spiritual cap on, you know what I mean? To get what I'm saying here. Now there's an ancient text called Hebrews. And in Hebrews chapter 4, there's a great promise. Remember when Jesus was here, he introduced something incredible, didn't he? What was it? Well, on Nisan the 14th, he introduced a new covenant, like an agreement, you know. You see that our adversaries, you know, the angels that came down and had sex with the women, well, they had a covenant with each other on Mount Hermon. We have agreements. What is the agreement? The bread and the wine representing a covenant for a kingdom, a brand new kingdom within us. We are the brand new kingdom once you get it. So once you get it, you enter into the rest day. Shabbat. The Shabbat is the seventh day. In little terms, it's on Saturday, isn't it? That's if you use those kind of terms, Sat, today. Anyway, to show you the way into this rest day, because that's what I want to do. Show you the way into the rest day. What is the rest day? Well, it's the seventh day, isn't it? Oh, it's the seventh day. It's the seventh day is rest day, isn't it? Why is it? Why is it not letting up? Excuse me a minute. So rest year. To follow the way. Father wants you to enter into the rest year. And there have been 6,000 years since Adam. And we've gone through eras, haven't we? Ages. Ages, an age, an age, an age, and an age. So we start off with the bull. 2,000 years. And the next star sign. Then the next star sign. And the next one. And each one is recorded in these books. 2,000 years, 2,000 years, 2,000 years, up to now, which would be the two fish. 6,000 years. Then you jump into Aquarius. So that Aquarius would be 2,000 years. I'm taking you. So we're in the 6,000th year, the age of the fish. We're about to jump over into the age of Aquarius. 2,000 years, 2,000 years, 2,000 years. But we enter into the rest, because the rest is 2,000 years, 6,000 years since Adam. Which you to enter into a new era, a new age. It has to happen. You can't not happen. It has to happen. And what does it represent? Oh, marvelous things. Water from heaven. Water from heaven. Truth. Love. Listen to this, though. The Hebrews chapter 4. Therefore, while the promise to enter his rest remains the rest year, which is, there's going to be 1,000-year reign, isn't there, of the 144,000, which will bring great peace and beautiful era for 2,000 years. Did you get it? Have I lost you off there? Okay. So we're entering into the seventh day. Hasn't arrived yet. It is arriving. It's a bit like, you know, the rainbow, when it changes from one colour to another. It's not a straight line, is it? It blades in slowly, and suddenly it's the right era. So it's a bit like that. So it's changing colour, oh, it's just about there, poof, within the age of Aquarius. So it's still not quite there yet, but it's nearly there. Okay, okay. So, entering into the seventh day, the day of rest, that was foretold long ago. Hopefully this will reveal a little bit more for you. Therefore, remember Paul was talking to these Jews. He lived in Jesus' time, this fellow, Paul. Talking about Jesus, but not about Jesus' time, you know. And he had to write this letter to the Hebrews who are on the way. On the way to where? They know where they go. The same places where Yeshua, Jesus, said, "Come follow me, I will show you the way." Yeah. So does that all that make sense? Therefore, while the promise to enter the rest remains, let us fear that none of you should miss it. Oh, can you miss it? Oh yeah, you can miss the 1,000-year reign. You could miss it, which extends into 2,000. But I don't want to jump ahead.